Okay, students. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to learn again about the material of listening for proficiency tests. Okay, I hope that all of you will be ready today to learn together with me. Okay, in today's meeting, we will explore the PowerPoint, and then I will try to explain about what are we going to learn, what are we going to study about the listening for proficiency test in one semester. I will send the PowerPoint to you, and then we are going to learn together. Okay. Wait, we are going to take a look at the PowerPoint. I will share the PowerPoint to you. Okay. Wait. Okay, the subject or the lesson is about listening for proficiency tests. This is for the 5th semester students on the English Education Study Program of Sultan Agong Islamic University, the Faculty of Languages and Communication Science. Okay, we meet for meeting 1 for today. On this meeting, we will learn about this one. Okay. On one semester, for the meetings will be in about 16 meetings, will be divided into 2 kinds of learning tests. We are going to learn for 2 kinds of listening for proficiency tests. Both of them are TOEFL and IELTS. Yeah. The TOEFL test that we are going to study is on ITP and also IBD and also PBT. Okay, I haven't written for PBT, paper-based test. And then on the second proficiency test, that is for IELTS. IELTS test, that is on academic module and the general training module. We are going to learn for both of them in 16 meetings. Okay, next. Okay, we are going to know for the abbreviation or the acronym of TOEFL. I believe that all of you here, all of my students have ever learned, familiar with both of the words, that is about TOEFL and IELTS. The abbreviation or TOEFL stands for, or we can call as acronym, of TOEFL. The acronym of TOEFL is Test of English as a Foreign Language. And then for IELTS, the IELTS stands for the International English Language Testing System. This is for the acronym or the abbreviation. And then now we come to the definition. What is TOEFL? TOEFL is the official name for the test. It assesses your ability to both speak and understand English by analyzing your English ability in terms of reading, speaking, listening, and writing. Actually, the TOEFL test is also assessing for skills in English. And also IELTS. What is IELTS? IELTS here is the world's most popular English language proficiency test for higher education and global migration. This is about the definition of IELTS. But actually, we have so many resources. We have so many resources about the definition for TOEFL and also IELTS. But I put this to make you understand, yeah, to make you clear, understand about the meaning of each of them. And I believe that all of you can fully understand. Okay, and now we come to the next one. This is for, we call it in bahasa RPS, rencana pelaksanaan pembelajaran in one semester, dalam satu semester. So this is the semester learning plan for about 16 meetings. The first meeting is the first introduction to listening for proficiency test. This is the first meeting for us. So this is about the intro, yeah, for the listening for proficiency test. What is the listening for proficiency test? And then on the second meeting, on the next meeting, we are going to learn about the TOEFL in part A, B, and C. There are 3 parts in the listening section of the TOEFL, especially for the TOEFL. Listening section will be on a section 1. Section 1 here, and the TOEFL is divided into 3 parts. Part A, Part B, and Part C. On Part A here, we are going to listen about the short conversation. By the short conversation here, we have to have a trick and tips about the questions, yeah, about the questions from the narrator and how to answer from the narrator's question. So related to the questions, we have around 10 questions in TOEFL listening section on Part A. Yeah. When we come to the second meeting, we are going to learn from the 3 questions first. They are about meaning questions, implication questions, and reference questions. On the third meeting, we are going to learn about the 3 questions again. So that is, there are 3 questions more after meaning, implication, and reference. We are going to learn about action question, suggestion question, and assumption question. What is the question and how to answer it, and how to put the right answer from the 3 questions. And then next, for the 4th meeting, we are going to learn still about Part A on listening for the TOEFL, but we have 4 questions here that we are going to learn. There are inferential question, subject question, problem question, and place question. There are 4 questions here. Yeah. And now next, for the 5th meeting. On the 5th meeting, we changed the part. We have finished with Part A, so we changed the part of the listening section that we are going to learn into Part B. Part B here, we learn about the long conversation. Yeah, so the long conversation because it has been done by more than 2 persons, 2 people. Yeah, but in the Part A, it's only short conversation because it has been done for about 2 persons only. Okay, and we come to the next meeting. On the next meeting, on the 6th meeting, we are going to change the Part 2 because Part B, yeah, Part B will be done on the 5th meeting. So on the 6th meeting, we change the part into learning for Part C listening. That is about talks and monologue. Okay, this is on the 6th meeting. On the 7th meeting before midterm, we are going to review all the practices, all the previous practices, all the previous parts into one kind of practice So we are going to review that you can understand about the the listening part, and also we are going to check for your score. Yeah, is your score good or still low? This one. This is on the 7th meeting. And then on the 8th meeting, we come to the midterm test. The midterm test is just about the TOEFL. So we are going to know about your proficiency in understanding for the whole questions or the whole parts of the listening section. Okay, this one on the 8th meeting. And then next. Okay, after the midterm test, after you do the midterm, you are going to learn for the different proficiency tests, we have to focus on IELTS tests. We are going to learn what is IELTS and how to do the IELTS test, about the tips and also the trick how to do it. Bu Eka here will deliver 4 resources for you related to the IELTS listening test. We have Baron's IELTS. We are going to practice it for 2 meetings in 10 meetings and also on the 11 meetings. So we have to learn about trick and tips on the 10, and then we are going to practice on the 11 meeting by using online system. And then on the 12th and on the 3rd meeting, we have resource from Cliff's IELTS. So we are going to know the difference between Barnes and Cliff. So you are going to know what are the differences between them and which one is different. So you can check about the questions, about the items, which one is different between the 2 resources here, from the Baron's IELTS and also from the Cliff's IELTS. And next, we come to the 3rd resources. The 3rd resource here is from Longman IELTS. Okay, so you are going to know about the Longman system, about IELTS test. How many questions on the listening section? We are going to know is it the same or are they the same with the Cliffs or Barons, or are they different? Okay, and then the last we are going to practice from the results of Otong Setiawan 2019. Yeah, Eka has got a book from Otong Setiawan here about the practices of IELTS. Yeah, we are going to know from this kind of practices, and then we will check your competence by using Otong Setiawan practice. And also we are going to combine for all of the resources and then become the final exam for all of you. Okay, next we come to the next one. And we are going to know now about the similarities and the differences of TOEFL and IELTS. Of course, the first will be the difference between TOEFL and IELTS. The TOEFL and IELTS, TOEFL here mostly is from American English, and then for IELTS is mostly from British English. So this is from American, this is from British. And then for the TOEFL, we have 3 kinds, yeah, not only 2 kinds, sorry. So we have ITP, IBP, and PBT for the paper-based test. And then this is related to the model of the academic IELTS. And then for the skills that we are going to be tested, the examiner to be tested on the ITP, yeah, the ITP will task you about 4 skills, yeah, all skills. So the 4 skills here to be tested on ITP and IBT TOEFL. And also from IELTS, the same, yeah, IELTS also task you, or you will be tested by IELTS in 4 skills too, in speaking, writing, listening, and reading. But only the arrangement will be different. But in TOEFL, we are going to know that the task is started from listening. And then on IELTS can be on, yeah, almost the same too, can be on listening, and then writing section, and then reading, and the last will be speaking section. Okay, this one. So both of them are the same. But related to the PPT, yeah, that has been done in Indonesia, the PPT uh, is only tested in about 3 skills, only on listening section, and then writing section, structure and writing section, that is about grammar, and then the last section is reading comprehension. This is about EDU test, okay, on TOEFL. Okay, come to scoring now. When we know about the scoring range here between TOEFL and IELTS, they have differences between them. On TOEFL itself, related to ITP and IBT, yeah, the ITP here is in range 0 up to 677. This is for the highest score. And then for IBT, started from 0, yeah, the range is started from 0 up to 120, the highest score of IBT. And then for IELTS, yeah, this is the familiar range of IELTS. IELTS starts the range of the score from 0 to 9. So the highest score of IELTS is ended on 9. Okay, next. And then we are going to take a look on the scoring table. How to score TOEFL and how to score IELTS when you choose or you answer in the correct answers. Yeah. When we test in a TOEFL, yeah, this is the rate for the correct answer that you do on the test. If you answer in a correct answer for about 33 up to 35, yeah, this one, your correct answer are in the range of 33 up to 35. So on the listening section, for example, on the listening section, so your score will be on the range of 51 up to 53. This is the converted score range, yeah, related to the correct answers of your answer, yeah, on the TOEFL test. But it will be different with the IELTS test. The IELTS test here, this is the range of the correct answers, and then you can take a look on the band scores of each correct answers range, yeah. For example, your correct answer are in the range of 27 up to 29, so your range will be 5.5. Nilainya hanya masih 5,555 gitu ya. Tapi kalau misalnya di TOEFL listening gitu ya, nilainya adalah 4849. Jadi lebih tinggi IELTS ya. IELTS is higher than TOEFL. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is conditional. Okay, and then the different type will be different score. Okay, next. Okay, related to the internet test TOEFL and also the paper-based test TOEFL, we are going to different on the listening section now. On the listening section of the internet test TOEFL, for the IBT here, the listening section of between 60 up to 90 minutes, yeah, which involves 6 up to 9 passages containing 5 to 6 questions in each. So it means here berarti waktunya kalau listening, kalau IBT itu hanya 60 sampai 90 menit. So the questions here, halamannya bukunya tes itu around 6 up to 9 pages. Jadi 6 sampai 9 halaman. Kemudian per halamannya berapa? Ada berapa question? There are about 5 up to 6 questions in each page. Ya, jadi dalam satu halamannya ada sekitar 5 sampai 6 questions. Okay, this is on IDT. And then how about PPT or the paper base? On the paper base listening section is only in about 30 up to 40 minutes, consisting of 3 parts. Jadi semuanya di sini sudah. Jadi sudah masuk part A, part B, and part C. It is on around 40 items for 30 up to 40 minutes. Oke, jadi ada 40 soal, sekitar 40 soal untuk 3 bagian. Listening part A, B, and C. Berarti includes, the listening section includes on short conversation, long conversation, and talk or monologue. Okay, next. And now we come to know about the TOEFL for the ITP TOEFL pass. Okay, we have 2 tables here. Yeah, this is level 1 for the intermediate to advanced, and then for level 2, this is for high beginning to intermediate. Okay, both tables are different because this is the different on the level. Yeah, so this is the highest level, and this is lower level. On the highest level, here you will be tested approximately in about 2 hours. Oke, jadi dalam jangka waktunya 2 jam kalau ujiannya mau intermediate to advanced. Okay, related to the listening comprehensions here, in about 50 questions. Pertanyaannya sudah 50. And then, how about the time? You must finish the test in about 35 minutes. Okay, this is for level 1 ITP, intermediate to advanced. And then for the beginning, yang mau ke intermediate, beginning to intermediate, listening comprehension is only on about 30 questions related to 3 parts, and then the time is only 22 minutes, for 30 items. Okay, this is the score too, for the correct answer. If you got 30 questions all are correct, so you will got the score 50. And then this one, if 50 questions all are correct, so you will get score for 60. Okay, this is the table. This is just an example. This is an example for the converted score for the TOEFL. Then next, I give you the example here on this slide, and the example of the format items of the IELTS in Canada, especially for the Canada test on IELTS. This is for listening test. The listening here includes 4 sections, not only 3 sections, but 4 sections. What are they? We are going to know next after the midterm test. Jadi kita akan tahu 4 section kok beda dengan TOEFL. What makes them different in the section? Sectionnya itu yang membuat mereka beda di mana? Okay, this is about listening, and this is the general training of writing and reading, and then this is for academic writing, academic reading. Jadi kalau IELTS itu yang di Kanada, mereka membedakan 2. Ada yang umum, ada yang academic. Okay, for speaking, this is only for about 11 up to 14 minutes, but we just focus on this. Bu Eka tidak akan bicara reading, tidak bicara writing, tapi hanya dalam listening section. Okay, now, yes, we come to resources now. If we talk about resources, Bu Eka has got so many resources before, and then Bu Eka will give you tricks and tips how to do it. But this is not about the resources about trick and tips, but this is the resources about you try to practice. So you have to practice more, because if you practice more, you will get more. I believe that, and I promise, Yeah, I promise that if all of my students here will learn so many resources, yeah, you will get more information and then you will be better than others. Okay, so there are about 17 great TOEFL exam resources. Okay, you can check from the link, and then I will try to copy the link here from the on the description of my video of my YouTube. Yeah, so you can copy this link and then find out the 7 great TOEFL exam resources from this link. Not only for the TOEFL resources, you can also have this one, the link of the IELTS resources. So from this link, I will also try to copy to here on the description of this video, below this video, and then you can check, you can copy paste, and then you can find there are 16 helpful IELTS exam resources here. Okay, so you can copy paste the link and then practice more with this link. So you can, what is it, check one by one for the link, yeah, and you can practice by using this kind of test. And then next, yes, yeah, that is about my explanation today for about the introduction, yeah, for our class. That is about the class of listening for proficiency test. So we are going to learn for 2 kinds of listening proficiency test. Both are from TOEFL and also IELTS. That's enough for my explanation. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to write your comments and questions on the comment of the YouTube channel. Ya, kalau belum paham for my explanation, ya, jadi if you cannot clear understand about my explanation before, so you may write something. You may give comments or ask me questions on the comment column. Okay, and then see you next time. See you on the second meeting. We are going to then again for the listening for proficiency test about the tips and the trick how to do the listening. Thank you and see you. We go to close. I do apologize for my mistakes and I do apologize if I try to speak fast, and see you again on the next meeting. Billahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you and have a good time.